Hi guys, my name is Noah Lambert, and today I will be showing you the Georgia Bulldogs, my favorite football team, their schedule, what I think of how the game went, and just the overall players. So let's start from the first game of the season. Georgia versus Clemson, 34-3. I think that was a really good game. I don't remember too much about this game. I think Carson Beck threw some interceptions. But yeah, the overall score, 34-3, 31-point lead for Georgia. It's a really good score. So yeah, second game of the 2024 season, Tennessee Tech versus Georgia. Now, this game, I know 48-3 is a big lead, but I think this is going off of like 2021, 2022, and then 2022, 2023 season when we had Stetson Bennett. I honestly think that we could have beat them like 56 or 63-3, kind of like how we did to Florida State. That was a really good game. So yeah, Tennessee Tech versus Georgia. I think we could have beaten them more, but I'm still glad that we beat them 45 points. Georgia versus Kentucky. So it's a very low score. It's a very low score game. I think we could do better than just a 1-point lead, because 13-12 is not that good, or just not that expected from Georgia. Once again, I can't remember much from this game. I think Carson Beck threw interceptions. That's the main thing about Carson Beck, is that he throws a lot of interceptions, but the past 2 games he's actually been pretty good. Moving on to Georgia versus Alabama, we lost, sadly, by 7 points. And as a Georgia fan, I don't want to play them again, but at the same time I want to play them again to prove that we are better than Alabama. Georgia versus Auburn. This seems like a rivalry that's easy to... It's one of those, nervous games where you hate that other team, but you know you might win the game. And that's what we did here. So, not 28-point lead. Right here was an 18-point lead, 31-13. I'm glad with the score, but, And then Georgia versus MS State, or Mississippi, I don't know how you say that. 10-point lead. We can do better than that. We were actually going to finish the game off better. I think it was going to be 41-24, but they scored a touchdown in the last part of the game. So yeah, Georgia versus Texas, 30-15. This game was actually pretty good, and we did a good job. A 15-point lead against number 3. That's pretty good. Moving on to Florida versus Georgia. If you are a huge Georgia fan, your number 1 most hated team is Florida. These are the 3 main teams that you hate the most in order. So number 1 is Florida, number 2 is Tennessee, number 3 is Auburn. Florida, I hate them a lot, and we beat them by 14 points, 34-20. A really good game. I wish every rivalry team that we played against, we could beat them by 120 points, but that'd be impossible. And then my least favorite game of the season, Georgia versus Ole Miss. We lost by 18 points. It wasn't really... I guess it was partially our fault, but Ole Miss is full of just upsets. Upsets meaning just the unexpected from them. And so I was basically unexpected from the score. So that's basically what Ole Miss is about. Ole Miss is a pretty good team. They're in the top 10 right now and stuff. moving on to Tennessee versus Georgia, my second most hated team. We beat them by 14 points, I think. Sorry, yeah, 14 points. Trying to do math while ranking these games. So, yeah, we beat them by 14 points. Tennessee, once again, I know I hate them a lot, but they're a pretty good team. I don't hate them as much as Florida, but I still hate them a lot. Whenever I think of a Tennessee person, I think of a person who lives right in the middle of Tennessee drinking a big, glass of beer. And this recent game, this Saturday, UMass versus Georgia, this is a really good game. The bad part about it was that just we let UMass score 21 points. But other than that, we beat them by 38 points. So Carson Beck played really good in this game. In Tennessee, we played really good. Carson Beck played really good. Everyone else played really good. Seems like in the Tennessee game, we really tried to win the game. And so, yeah. So next two games, the next game that we know of, that the team we're playing against will be on this Friday, November 29th, Georgia Tech versus Georgia. This is a just good all rivalry. How they say in NCAA 25 or college football 25, the game. And then on December 7th, we don't know who we're playing yet. Hopefully Alabama, and hopefully not Alabama, because I want to, like I said, I want to try to beat them to prove that we're better than them. But at the same time, I don't want to lose against them. But it won't be Alabama, because guess what? Y'all lost 21 points against Oklahoma, so y'all are not making it in. So anyways, guys, I hope y'all like this YouTube video. Like, subscribe if you have not, and